Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, guys, gals, and all our in-between pals, welcome to that time of the week that we like to celebrate Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired. I am your never humble host, Eric Sizemore, joined by my beautiful co-host, Andrew Teedy.
What?
And dialing it in from occupied South Canada, Quiet Michael.
Hi, we are in danger.
And coming in from the left coast, where it is stormy weather, it's Mr. Brain Damage. And we are going to have some funny memes for you. But first, patented, trademark, copyrighted, absolutely essential aspect of every single episode of Facebook for the Blind. I believe you know it. I believe you love it. You know what I'm talking about. It's depressing news. You know, I don't know what to tell you. Found a new guy today. I got a whole list of guys that I'm getting out of these 3 million files and stuff. And apparently, this guy is the one who owned that plane from Qatar. You remember the plane from Qatar? They gave to the president duty guy. Well, the original owner of that thing is in the Epstein files, like thousands and thousands of times. So
Oh,
give a
God.
breakdown here. Gave a breakdown here of how you could, look for it by various little things. Because Jeff, that guy couldn't spell, so he was just using initials and dumb stuff like that. Anywho, that's a thing that's happening. And just it's amazing. It's just amazing to me. Health experts very concerned. I don't know if you've heard. There's a lot of measles outbreaks going on right now. We'd gotten rid of it for a couple decades, but all of a sudden there's measles outbreaks everywhere. And there's a rumor going around that getting the measles is makes you healthier in the future. Yeah, no. Experts consistently report there's no evidence that measles infections provide any health benefits, such as long-term protection against cancer or heart disease. On the contrary, it can fuck you up seriously for life. Can last a long time. And meanwhile, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the health news, but in addition to cancer, a growing body of research is showing that common vaccines, can reduce the risk of developing dementia and heart conditions, and just all kinds of just BS out there in the world. So if friends don't let friends believe dumb crap, although it is exhausting to provide all the citations and the information. I got to tell you, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Here's an interesting thing that I found out here. I don't know if you know, but DHS, that just got all that money, Department of Homeland Security, they got all that money. One of the branches that's under them is FEMA, but FEMA's funding got shifted over to all those untrained morons running around in their little ICE cosplay uniforms. And so one of the things that's happened is that people are like, we've been really lucky and haven't had a major hurricane in about 10 years, but, one of these days that dice roll is going to come up double, snake eyes. And wonder where would be the brokest place. Oh, hey, look, here's a map. See that blue of every single county in Louisiana? Yeah. They found out that of Louisiana's 64 counties, 62 received more federal climate disaster aid, exceeding 40% of their local GDP than any other place in the country. So the next Hurricane Katrina is going to bankrupt us all, and there's no FEMA and a clown car in charge. So, place your bets, I guess. I'm not sure I don't know what you do with that information. The big news that everyone is talking about in my little world and most relevant to us, that look like the funny ha-has and all that stuff, is that Stephen Colbert was forbidden from talking to Texas Democratic Senate candidate James Tallarico because the FCC said to him, don't do that, or maybe don't do that. And so CBS preemptively had their lawyers call Stephen directly and say, don't say the name James Tallarico, to which he said, James Tallarico, about 16 times. And basically, so that's a thing. You know what I mean? He's already been canceled. We've already got a last air date in March. But I guess on the upside, none of us ever have to take that bullshit of the liberal media ever again, because it's like all media is owned by right-wing fascists at this point. So shut the fuck up. One of my favorite things to happen this entire week, I don't know if you saw this kid, this little provocateur who's holding the camera, was walking down the hallway saying, "I love ice. Ice is great. I lick ice's boots." And this kid said, I'm gonna punch you. And and the provocateur said, if you do that, you're gonna get in trouble. And he says, "Okay."
I love this kid.
I love this kid so much. Intersectionell captions it. Point of view, what happens when you want to inflict endless cruelty and suffering on the most disadvantaged people in society, but you forgot to hide behind a computer screen first? Dude, this kid is baller. You gotta watch the clip. The clip is off. He's just like, okay. I think he does a little clap move too. I think he does a
he says, "Okay, clap, Colcock."
okay. Bam. Excellent. Excellent work. Been a lot of revisions to the employment numbers, and I don't understand how they're doing that, considering I think they fired everybody that works, in DC that knows how to do good numbers. So that's amazing that even these guys can't cook these books. See all those red lines? Those are bad. And see how there's like a lot of red lines and they're like really low? That's like bad. Is what's happening there on that chart. See, back in the olden times when there was a bunch of green lines, there's green lines, but now there's not. So there's that. Um, uh, and I don't know if there's anything good here, but basically, like, this guy keeps saying the greatest economy ever and creating so many jobs, but no, none of the data says that. It looked like, we used to add like 1 million jobs a year, and last year we added like 130,000, which is like nothing. So God knows what's going to happen there. Okay, the economics news totally lost everybody, and I feel you. The number one story that the newscasters are talking about these days, in regard to the administration, is rage exhaustion. We are all exhausted by the rage. So if you're having those feelings are totally appropriate. All right, we always like to close out with a heartwarming animal story, but I didn't find one. But I am a bit of a shaman, and I happened to see a sign because when I stepped out onto my front porch today, a red-tailed hawk flew right past me, and then strutted her little stuff up there on the pole there. So that is a juvenile red-tailed hawk. Flew right past me. Make of that sign what you will, but I believe it to be a wonder. And that has been all the news worthy of reporting for February 17th, 2026. Now, going to my beautiful co-host, Quiet Michael, for a nice abbreviated round one, as he tells me he cannot do it. So then I go, cool. Gonna throw it over to my great co-host, Brain Damage.
All right.
Round one.
Start this round off. It was Valentine's Day on Saturday, so we're going to have some Valentine's memes. This one's from the Wu-Tang Clan Instagram page, and it has the Wu-Tang Clan in front of a silhouette, New York City, and it says, "Forever in love with Wu." As you see, I have my Wu-Tang Clan 49ers red beanie on. I don't have any Happy Chinese New Year memes, but Happy Chinese New Year, I got my red on.
Nice.
And then we got
You're
the
the
Wu-Tang
fire
Clan.
horse.
We got the Wu-Tang Clan sitting there on a Valentine's Day card that says, "You make it all so simple. Can it be all so simple?" And then they got the Wu-Tang Clan that says, "I choose Wu."
Nice.
There's the Wu-Tang Clan with a black card with gray hearts, and this one says, "Protect your heart," instead of "protect your neck."
Oh, okay. I was struggling with that one for a second. Sorry.
And then we got
Thank you.
NFL. The NFL Instagram page also posted some cool Valentine's Day cards. And here we have New York Giants running back Cam Scatterboo on a pink card with multiple colored hearts, and it says, "You are my Scatterboo."
Cam Scatterboo is the only athlete in the NFL actively trying to get CTE.
I don't know. I don't know, because then we have NFL with Joe Burrow on a purple card with multiple colored hearts, and it says, "You burrowed your way into my heart."
Oh,
And it
see,
feels like
you had me with the Wu Tang, and now you're losing me.
Burrow sometimes plays to where he wants to get CTE. I'm not sure.
No, it's just he has a shitty line.
And then we have 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy with the SF Niners page on a pink card with multiple hearts, smiling real, and it says, "You are real Purdy."
Oh God.
Then here we have UFC on Paramount tweeted out some UFC cards, and here we have Max Bless Holloway on a dark red card with little red hearts, and he is pointing at the ground and it says, "Meet me in the center of my heart." Because when Holloway points at the ground in the center of the octagon, that means you got 10 seconds left. Let's slug it out, and then you get knocked the fuck out, Justin Gagey. All right. And I think this one might be the last one for me for round one. This one's Smash Talk. And it shows Khabib's best friend. And it has a black bear outside of the window, outside of someone's doorstep. And it says, "Hello, Mrs. Nurmagomedov. Can Khabib come out and play?" Yeah. Khabib used to wrestle bears as a child to practice wrestling. That's what they do in Dagestani and in Russia. They practice wrestling bear cubs to learn how to wrestle, and this is why these guys are all the grappling. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for me for round one. Happy Valentine's.
Woo! Nice job. All right. Well, now I'm in a bit of a pickle because, this is where I would throw it to Michael, except that I wouldn't normally throw it to Michael.
No, you
but
would do your round because I would
do
throw it
my
to you. Yeah.
That's true. Okay. I mean, I suppose we could do it that way. Round one, the ostensibly wholesome round. I'm kind of feeling it. You feeling it? Is anybody feeling it?
Mm-hmm.
Just one of my. Nope. Nobody's feeling. Yeah. I know. I'm like not doing this so good. All right, and boom, round one, the ostensibly wholesome round where we try to do some wholesome stuff. Nope, not that one. Wait, okay. Yeah. All right. So Jesus Chrysler, friend of the show, Jesus Chrysler the second, says Air Force One is being called Panda Express due to the orange chicken on board.
Yes.
Respectful Huff at Axel Corbuckle says there should be a corner at Home Depot where a guy with a table saw will slice you off custom lengths of hot dog from an infinite hot dog coming out of a wall.
Yes.
I know my audience. These are some messages here, and today it says, "It's your Uber. I'm here. Is that you in the middle of the street?" He says, "Yeah, floor it."
Feel that. I feel that.
Dude, everything's so convenient now. You can order anything. That's
Yeah, floor it.
This is a picture of a woman sort of half-tone up in the clouds, older woman. It says, "Your grandma watching you build your witchcraft altar with her old coffee table." Hey, here's a picture of me and Nan at her wedding. How fun is that? That's as
Whoa.
wholesome as it gets. I know.
Ring of fire. Ring of fire, Eric.
Look like an Aphrodite queen princess at Paradise Island. And I'm wearing a tie.
I say Sizemore's wearing a tie and he doesn't look that old.
Damn! All right, moving on.
Thank you.
In quotes, direct response to my audience, is this a joke to you? Unfortunately, everything is a little bit of a joke to me.
Word. Word.
Here we have a picture of a horse, and he is wearing a crocheted orange and blue Elmer's glue hat. Horse dentist at equine_dentist says, bad and naughty horses get the Elmer's glue hat.
Bruh. That's a message. That's a message.
Put your face in the corner like you were bad.
It's like,
little
no,
over
like,
halfway,
ugh.
little over halfway through killing time for Michael. I'm just kidding. This is fun. Here we have a picture of crows, and corvids, very, very intelligent creatures, of course. The famous one here from 2005, an experiment where the corvid has figured out how to put stones into a pitcher to raise the water so it can get a drink. Then in 2015, when a crow figured out how to use a straw, how to drink the water using a straw. And then at the
Bruh.
bottom, 2025, we have a crow with a cigarette and a guy offering to light it.
Yes.
That's a good one, Eric.
The coolest crow I've ever known. Here we have a picture of Cthulhu emerging from a well and clawing at some 1920s people who have unfortunately been reading from some mystical book and casting incantations. And it's captioned, just a reminder that most of H.P. Lovecraft's stories are set in or near Massachusetts. Therefore, you should be giving all the characters Bostonian accents. Oh my God, it's an eldritch horror from beyond the stars.
No.
Moving on. Here we have a picture of Ralphie from The Simpsons pointing to his head, and it says, they can't use you if you're useless.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Story of my life. Put it on my tombstone.
Right? I would say I might get that tattoo.
Friend of the show, Jonathan Edward Durham at this one over here says, if you think about it, the very best books are really just extremely long spells that turn you into a different person for the rest of your life.
No, bro. That's deep.
Wholesome round. Friend of the show, author Jason Pargan, one of my favorites, author of John Dies at the End and many others, says, quote, "Yup, there's your problem. You've mistaken arbitrary norms specific to your social group for sacred immutable truths, and it has driven you insane."
Arbitrary norms was my nickname in college.
I believe that.
Check out OCD rituals over here. I did want to point out that we did lose one of the great ones today. Jesse Jackson passed on, civil rights activist, former shadow U.S. senator.
Iconic mustache.
And
Very, very iconic stash.
U of I graduate and just one of our guys. One of our
Hail to
guys.
the orange, hail to the blue.
Very nice guy. So
I don't think I knew that.
passed away in Chicago, and he will be missed. And closing out, here we have a picture of two, I don't know, groundhogs? Look bigger.
Prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs. Two prairie dogs that have cuddled up together inside a little wheel. We see the big one's on his back inside the wheel, and the little one is on top, sort of curled up with her head under his chin. And it says, "I want what they have," and 3 crying face emojis. And Vegan Redneck replies, "You want a PlayStation bad." You want to play PlayStation so bad. I can just picture, like, just out of this picture is the controller. It's just off. He's just out of his reach.
Just out of his little paw.
And that has been my extraordinarily wholesome rounds. I extra played by the rules this week. Handed it off to my beautiful co-host, Quiet Michael, for what I assume will be a, I don't know, average round 1.
Wrong, Eric. Here comes my big long round one. So we're kicking it off with the hard times. Friend of the show, the hard times.
So hard.
.net. If you're not following the hard times, what are your times?
Yeah, what do
You know what I
doing?
mean?
Uh-huh.
Get out of here. So
Yep.
it's a picture of an angry guy in a open flannel, a hat backwards, pretty important. He says, "Wow, so you think I'm an idiot just because of the choices I make, my behavior, and my willful ignorance?"
Okay, I see how you are.
The wine
What happened?
country mom, she tweeted out, "I'd like to report a crime. My husband is making me watch Batman Forever. Cruel and unusual." And Batman replies, "I see no crime."
That movie ain't that terrible.
Dude, there's some really good parts. I rewatched it a couple years ago and I was like, no, I still like it.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this video of this kid in the brown hoodie?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, we have talked about Hoodie Kid.
Put it in the news.
Yeah, I missed
I
the
did
news.
not.
We're number one.
Yeah.
Love this kid so much, but this is my Gadsden flag. It's just a picture of him on a yellow with a yellow background, and it just says, "Okay."
I am
Okay.
going to get this flag.
Okay.
I'll put that
By
on
the
my
way, TD and I
fucking pickup.
discussed this. There was a little clap. There's a okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Clap Colcock.
Yep, exactly.
Unbelievable.
Man, that kid's a hero. He's from Illinois too. I saw.
Is he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that happened up in Chicago.
They said it's a far suburb from Chicago, which could be fucking Plainfield. I mean, that could be anything.
That's true. That's true.
So, friend of the show, friend of mine, Mason Menega, he says he's retweeted Sabrina. We'll get to that in a second. He says no one, absolutely no one. And then Jesus says, and Sabrina wrote, billionaires are so weird. What are you saving up for? Hell? There's a reason why the state-loving, bootlicking evangelical churches don't read a whole lot of Jesus's quotes. They're pretty anti-rich.
Yeah.
The Ethical Dilemma, new friend of the show, but we love what you're doing out there. They say me in seventh grade. The United States government is built on checks and balances system that assures power cannot be concentrated or acted with impunity. The system is essential to preventing dictatorship or oligarchy. And then it says me today. Yeah, so that was a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Slim, friend of the show, Slim, Miss Kyla Marie says they're using your tax dollars for bullshit on a daily basis, namely to pad billionaires' pockets, fund wars, and genocides. But you see a poor person buying a steak with food stamps in front of you, and it's, hey, my money paid for that, bro. Shut the fuck up. A lot of billionaire bashing in this round because it's wholesome.
Yeah.
RK Relentless says
Never go wrong. I never get tired of it. I want more of it. So we're
You're
clear.
gonna love this. He says trans people shouldn't bother you more than Nazis.
Fuck no. Yep.
Just fucking
fuck.
and pedophiles. Like they just okay. Mellis, friend of the show, Mellis retweets Aspen, who's not a friend of the show. Aspen says supporting Trump doesn't mean you support his ideas. Mellis says, what are you supporting then? His music career? I got two more. Murray Supreme, friend of the show, Murray Supreme at Dropkick Murray. He's retweeted the Wall Street Journal with this headline that says Gen Zers and millennials are swimming in student debt and may never own homes, but they're splurging on gut healthy juices and rotisserie chickens.
Yeah.
When's the last time you bought a rotisserie chicken? That shit is like $6. It's not splurging, dude. Murray Supreme goes, you guys are eating every day the Wall Street. Holy shit.
How fucking dare you?
All right, my last meme for the wholesome round. The ostensibly wholesome round is Will Sloan, friend of the show, Will Sloan at Will Sloan Esquire, who says Trump lost his best friend to suicide, and now y'all want to re-traumatize him by bringing it up constantly. And that's all I got for round one. I think that wraps round one. Does that wrap it? Are we on to round two?
We are on to round two, but I just gotta say that's awesome. Do you remember sitting around the back of the Blind Pig and debating whether or not there were funny suicide jokes? You just
Yeah.
Yes.
Will crushed one, didn't he? It's
Oh
a
my
tough one, you know, because
yeah,
touchy subject. But
yeah, true.
so do we want to get back on track, or shall I
I'm
kick?
so
I would
so
say-
clueless.
I would say if you want to get back on track, Michael, go.
All right, that's all I have for round one. Kicking it over to me.
Hey, nice. I see what you did there.
You guys aren't even ready. You thought I was done.
I didn't know.
I'm
what
only
was
getting
happening.
started. Next up, we have friend of the show, Ashley Stevens at the Acumen. Hold on, I have to move myself because I can't read it. She says, you can't outwork or out-hustle a failing economy and a government that's abandoned you to it. That's like not so much a laugher, but like a true one.
Yeah.
The ethical dilemma's back, and there's a person pushing their glasses up on their head, and they look distressed. And it says, "Everyone, please get more radicalized and more gay, please. I cannot take this anymore." It's the more gay that does it for me. Nyla, friend of the show, Nyla Fox at Nyla Fox says she has this quote, and the quote is, "The far left won't win the Dems the election. They're too radical." Then she goes, "The radical ideas," and here we're going to list them off: free healthcare for everyone, higher taxes for the top 1%, well-funded schools and free colleges, LGBTQ people get to be seen as human, immigrants get to be seen as human, no more Holocaust. It's the radical left agenda.
Whoa, scary.
Evidently unwinnable platform. Library of Moonlight says, "What is the point of checks and balances if no one is checking or balancing?"
Yeah.
Word.
And definitely not Kevin Flynn at Not Kevin Flynn says, "I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are not smart enough to homeschool your children."
Lord, yes.
You know, I ripped this from Daniela Scrima. It's a picture of a blonde in a pink tank top. I think this would be called crop top. And she's at the grocery store. And it says, "Trying to figure out if all the prices are a joke or if it's really going to cost this much to live now."
No.
Yeah, no shit. Lauren Chen, friend of the show, Lauren Chen, she retweeted Watcher Guru, and Watcher Guru has this picture of Logan Paul and this picture of an NFT next to him. And
yeah.
I do
One of my
want to say
favorite stories.
that this NFT is pretty cool. But I mean, like, it just is a cool design. All I mean is I'd like to see it in a comic book or something. But here's the headline: YouTuber Logan Paul purchased this NFT for $635,000 in 2021. Today, it's worth $155.
Right. Yay!
Lauren Chen retweeted this and said, "It's easy in 2026 to look back at the NFT trend and say it was stupid, but it was also easy in 2021 to look at it and say it was stupid."
It was stupid. Yeah. Yep.
Well, but yes, like 2 days ago, he sold a Pokemon card for $16 million. So he doesn't fucking care.
I've never heard anybody say that the Pokemon trend was stupid. So, yeah, the NFT though, that one's ridiculous.
That's stupid. Very stupid.
He was bragging about that sale on WWE. I heard it.
Yes, he was.
Crazy. You guys follow this guy.
Friend of the show, Soul Nate at M8 Shyamalan. M. Nate Shyamalan.
Oh yeah, friend of the show.
He says, "My little nephew, the second I show up at Thanksgiving," and he's retweeted Amtrak, who says, "The unbridled greatness of trains will endure for 1,000,000 years."
Okay, Joe Biden.
Trash Jones retweeting Watcher Guru, who says, "Just in, Elon Musk says SpaceX plans to build a self-growing city on the moon within 10 years. Trash Jones says, "Get away from her." And my last meme for round 2, the ostensibly second round, has, I can't quite read it, Leftist X, I think. He says, "This flirting shit is easy." He says, "This flirting shit easy." And you see this text conversation. And first it's just a picture of a hot dog with onions and relish. And the girl replies, or somebody replies, "What does that mean, baby?" And they just say, "Costco hot dog." And they reply, "I love you."
That is the proper response. Proper.
Sorry, I was laughing through it, but while I was reading it was the first time I realized it says hot dog instead of hot dog. All right, that's all I have for round 2, the ostensibly second round. Kicking it over to brain damage.
All right, Eric, can I get that round 2 fight?
Yes, you can. Thank you for reminding me that I need to share that right now. Una segundo.
37 segundos later.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, one more segundo.
Wrong segundo.
All right, we're just gonna move on, aren't we?
Round 2, fight.
Nice.
Oh my God, more Valentine's cards. We have the Golden State Warriors who tweeted out Stephen Curry, the new GOAT, with his famous hands to his face saying night night when he closes out a game. And it says love at first night night. Happy Valentine's Day from the Warriors with Draymond Green. It says, you are my Dre of sunshine.
It hurts.
Nice.
Gary Payton Jr. or the third or something like that. And it has, you make me Gary happy. Here we have Moses Moody, who is number 4 on the Warriors, and it says, forever my Valentine. Then we got Jimmy Buckets Butler, says, I love you a latte. Apparently he started his own latte company in 2020 in the NWA bubble.
Wow.
And then we have LOL Hawaii 2, has the meme with the African-American man with his yellow suit and his hands put together, licking his lips. Behind the tree, and it says, me thinking about all the half-price Reese's on February 15th.
Hell yeah.
Here we've got 1980s Memory Lane, and it says, if you know, you know. And it's, TD, do you remember what this shaman-type dude was called in Indiana Jones?
Oh, he was the thuggy cult leader.
Yeah,
with the horns on his head and...
You know what? It'll come to me in like 10 minutes, probably.
Was he the thuggish bone?
But he had the heart in his hand. And this one says, open your heart this Valentine's Day.
Oh.
It reminded me, like, when Kano came out and pulled the heart out of somebody's chest in Mortal Kombat 1, I just was like... And this one's the last one for me for this round. Skeletor makes memes. Somebody named Jason Bennett has Skeletor, and he's looking smug with his face towards the air and his hand on his knee and face like he's in the thinking man pose. And he says, if no one told you today that you're beautiful, it won't start here. Your nasty ass better keep scrolling. Happy fucking Valentine's Day!
And now, special guest host for round 2, our own
no, but it's almost my turn.
TD. Boom.
What happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All up to you.
All right, cool. I'm going to do one quick round. I wasn't going to do anything this week, but I saw this collection of memes on this particular subject, and it's time for TD's current events. Inebriated
TD's
edition.
Poquito numero uno.
Yep. So, Twat Waffle and Nazi propaganda secretary Pam Bondi was in the news here recently for saying that they weren't going to look into the Epstein stuff anymore, and because like if we prosecute everyone, our government would collapse. I say okay, but she's like, we should also ignore it because the Dow is over 50,000. And with that in mind, folks, I have the following collection of memes. First, it's Darth Vader from Empire Strikes Back with the Luke, I am your father post. Spoiler alert. It says, Luke, join me. The Dow is over 50,000. Next.
Nope.
I mean, yep. The Hazel Haze has a picture of Gandalf and Frodo chilling, looking very not happy, and it says, "I wish it had not come in my time," said Frodo, and so do I, said Gandalf, and so do all who live to see such times. But the Dow is over 50,000. Next. Here we got scene from It's a Wonderful Life where George Bailey is dealing with Mr. Potter, the evil banker who's like destroying the town, and the Potter is looking at Bailey going, "Why so glum, George? The Dow is over 50,000." They're only going to get more poignant, folks. I kind of worked on this. Okay, here we got that bitch Rose. There's totally room on that door for her to pull his ass up, but she's like, "It's okay, Jack. The Dow is over 50,000." I'll never let go, you fucker. All right, moving on.
Didn't she have like a $90 million necklace?
Yeah. Here we
1%.
got a scene from Jaws where the lady whose son got eaten by a damn shark is confronting Chief Brody at the kid's funeral. The widow, my boy is dead now, Brody, but have you seen the Dow? A few more. We'll get through this together, guys. Did I freeze again?
Nope, you're
Oh,
perfect.
motherfucker.
Oh, I froze.
Please unfreeze.
I'm doing it because I want to and not because you told me to.
Please unfreeze.
You're up. You're fine. We can hear you. Oh, now we can't. Now you're frozen. Well, let's see. What's the protocol on this? I think I'm going to read it. Ah!
I'm here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Take it.
Okay, here we got Kurt Russell as Doc Holliday from one of my favorite movies, Tombstone. I just watched it the other day, actually.
Nice.
And he's doing one of his big yelly, speechy things that he likes to do. It says, "You tell him I'm coming, and the Dow is over 50,000. You hear me? The Dow is over 50,000." Almost done. We'll get through this. I'm sorry. Oh, I tell my wife all the time. Here we got a little twofer. Blues Lawyer has the picture from Star Trek 2. And it's Spock looking at Kirk. It's like, ship out of danger? Yes. And the Dow? Above 50,000. And then this might be one of the most poignant ones of the whole round here. It's Natalie Portman, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. This is or Senator Amidala, rather. And it's like, so this is how Liberty dies, with the Dow over 50,000. That one's not even funny. That one's accurate. I think we got one more, maybe.
Oh, wait. Oh.
No, that's the wrong direction. Well, hold on. I'm looking at Kurt Russell. There we go. LeBune, I did this Michael, I did this just for you, buddy. Smith Augie, it's the cursed scene that I hate so much from My Girl over the freaking casket. He needs his glasses. He can't see the Dow is over 50,000 without his glasses. I hate myself that I did this, but I knew if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this show a service.
It's
And that's
so
all
funny because he's actually dead. You know,
Yeah.
he's like her friend, but he's dead. And
Yeah.
she's so sad. Oh my God, it's awesome.
Yeah, anyway, that's my only round I got. I'll be back later with the pose with the most. Sizemore, do something funny.
Ooh, ooh.
I don't think I can do it like on command.
He
Oh, okay, fair
can't
enough.
do it on command.
Katie's over here going like, you have one job.
Yes, Katie. Someone fucking said it.
Hey, I'm gonna let the kid say it for me. Okay. All right. Hey, I really love this. I finally got to share a news story in the people eating, getting their faces eaten by leopards party group. The New Republic breaking news has Kansas mayor who voted for Trump 3 times as a non-citizen faces felony charges. When asked to comment, he said, "I never thought the leopards would eat my face." Moving on. Oh, it's Luigi, Saint Luigi here. And he's a Valentine. It says, "Hey, Valentine. Roses are red, violets are blue. My manifesto says I love you." With those dreamy eyes. Thank you to Sci-Fi Libertarian Socialist for posting this with the caption, "Such a romantic." Here we have a picture of Jesus with a MAGA Chad, sort of a fried meme here. And Jesus is saying, "Sell everything you have and give to the poor, for you will have treasure in heaven." Mark 10:21. And MAGA says, "No, burger flippers deserve to starve." He's crying like he's big mad. Here we have Pam Bondi at the Onion, captioned, "Pam Bondi thought that went pretty well."
Bruh.
One of my favorites of the week, we have a doll. It's a blonde doll, kind of a trolley doll, with strikingly matching blonde hair and a shirt that says Dow 50,000.
Can I say something about Pam
Yeah.
Bondi?
Durr.
I want to say something about Pam Bondi that I don't think people are saying enough.
Okay.
She is 60 years old.
Botox, baby.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
I think we have ourselves like a picture of Dorian Gray kind of situation here.
Oh, bathes in virgin blood, vampire, voodoo,
Something, man. There's like,
dark rituals.
yeah, because I've seen
Eyes wide
Botox
shut,
on
occult
60-year-olds
stuff.
before, and
I'm not even gonna lie. I was floored when you said that because I thought that chick was like maybe 40.
I thought she was like 45. Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. Like, I wish that being a corrupt, evil-hearted person showed on your face like it does for Steve Bannon, but like,
Word.
I mean,
it
I think
turns
it
out
does. I mean,
it's kind
I've
of
got
a
photographic
win.
evidence right here.
Yeah, that. I mean, that's the way she looks in my mind,
Yeah.
but she doesn't look 60.
No, neither of these images, these people on the screens, do their foreheads ever move. Here we have the classic Caravaggio inspired photo painting of Judith with a sword cutting the general's head off. And Exar has captioned it, Exar at Earthbra. So our government is basically like, no, don't mess with that. That's a load-bearing child sex trafficking ring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And Judith, Judith. Car Fanatics has posted this one, and I actually thought of this. I mean, as what it says, there's a lot of like right wingers that are all talking about ID, ID, ID. They don't seem to know what this new act trying to go through Congress is actually going to accomplish. But you're going to need a buttload of paperwork, and it's going to be a big hassle. And Car Fanatics posted this: the DMV be like, you forgot to bring the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Word.
Like some of these Chads are like, why is it hard for you to bring the Declaration of Independence?
Yeah,
Speaking
in
of
44
Chad,
states, people should understand this. In 44 states, your driver's license would not be sufficient
yeah.
to vote if
Yeah.
this new law passes.
One of my favorite things too is a lot of the guys are like, you need a license to drive, you need ID to buy alcohol. It's like, can I use that to vote? Oh no. Like what? Okay. Moving on, anti-QAnon memes, and if you're not following anti-QAnon memes, you are missing out. Friend Danny Jones has posted this. It's finally happened. We've reached the end of their dialogue tree. And we have Chad and a little, civilian kid. And Chad says, why are y'all attacking Trump but defending Clinton? And the civilian says, well, yeah, prosecute Clinton too. And everyone tied to Epstein. Maka Chad thinks for a second and says, why are y'all attacking Trump but defending Clinton? That's freaking guys, I've literally seen this exact thing.
Yeah.
This is an exact thing. It's like, well, you poke them and it's like not a bot. It's a human being that just thinks they're a bot. Here we have a picture of the tangerine toddler who is holding up a gold trophy, the kind that he loves, and it says, most mentions in the Epstein files.
You did it.
Word.
Woo! Everybody keeps talking about 38,000 too, and it's like, Raskin came out and said over 1 million. And I immediately posted Dr. Evil going, over 1 million. Most of the way through, but I still got more. Hey, Jesse Jackson, rest in power. Here is a picture of, the angels in the sky. We've got, I don't know, that's Martin Luther King. I've got Malcolm X, maybe a young one. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of, historic black historical figures there in the clouds smiling over the man who's getting off the boat and getting slammed in the head with that white folding chair. Remember that? Remember
Oh my
those
God.
days?
That was so fucking great.
That was epic.
Drea Joy captions it, laughs in DEI. Friend of the show, Ben, over my group Issues, has posted this little trifecta. Tony Greer, the next time your wife gets pissed at you, tell her the Dow is over 50,000. Douglas Boneparth says, my wife, how late were you out last night? Me, the Dow is over 50,000. KC Crypto, wife, whose lipstick is that on your shirt? You had 4 years to ask Merrick Garland.
Yeah.
Here we have a page that's been redacted, a lot of black lines in the shape of a silhouette of, tangerine toddler.
That's fucking brilliant.
Anyway, speaking of brilliance, I made one this week myself, actually, because I saw Roy Wood Jr. on the So You Got News, and he says, Pam Bondi, I'll put human traffickers behind bars. And by bars, I mean little black bars on sheets of paper.
Yeah.
I love Roy Wood Jr.
Yeah, their
Love
show,
you
Have
too.
I Got News for You, is it's got moments. It's got moments. I love him. I love Amber Ruffin, so it's got a lot of potential. Here's something crazy. This was actually, I was going to put this in the news, but it wasn't my post with the most. But instead, I'm going to put it at the end of my Act Two, because Gallup will no longer measure presidential approval after 88 years.
Is that a joke?
No. When asked by The Hill if Gallup had received any feedback from the White House or anyone in the current administration before making the decision, spokesperson said, no. This is a strategic shift based solely on Gallup Research's goals and priorities. Coincidentally, I'm sure Trump's Gallup approval rating as of last December was among the lowest the organization had ever found since it began taking the poll in the 1930s. Final score, less than 36. Less than 36. And that was my post with most, wrapping up my Act Two. We're all discombobulated.
All right,
Going
kicking off
into
round
the
three.
penultimate round. Back to you, Mike.
Here we go. Round three, the penultimate round. Kicking it off with the hardtimes.net. Friend of the show, the hardtimes.net. If you're not following the hard times, your times are probably...
You're not hard enough. You're not net enough. You're not times enough.
Follow the hard times. It's a picture of two people holding hands, their arms around each other, and it says, polyamorous couple committed to giving unsolicited relationship advice. If you're not laughing at that, you don't know enough polyamorous people. Trash Can Paul is back. Keeping it fucking nasty. He's got a picture of a beautiful mountain range here. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And it says, crazy how this and England exist on the same planet. Lost leader, lost leadership, statelessness of self. Friend of the show, lost leadership, statelessness of self says, people with
Hey.
pretty privilege. Oh, you mean the bourgeoisie.
Oh, that's so good.
I love
That-
everything about that.
That is an excellent portmanteau.
It's so good.
So good.
Penitent Shrew, friend of the show, Penitent Shrew at Shrew Tape. That's a screw tape letter.
If that's their preferred pronoun.
Penitent Shrew says, have it said wowzers for a long time, probably due to grief. Sasha's senior bulge says, fun fact, absolutely nobody from the Epstein files is currently being pulled over and getting their windows smashed by masked agents yelling to see their passports.
Oh man.
So
Yeah, there's that.
Jennifer Coppertop. That's fun to say. Try
It's
it.
fun to say. Copper top.
Jennifer Coppertop
Copper top.
says, why are there Pop-Tarts but no Mom Tarts?
Oh, bro.
Because of the patriarchy.
No!
Oh, double bro.
How's it
Double
feel
bro.
when I do it, TD? Huh? How's it feel when I do it? Not so
Like,
good.
I need to get a whole bunch for next time.
The patriarchy. This is from Brad Nugent. It's a picture of a fawn drinking some water from probably a stream. It's very pretty. And somebody yells at the fawn, "Save some water for the AI, asshole." Oh. Yo Quiero Diner podcast. No. Yo Quiero Dinero podcast says, hear me out. Why don't we do 3 hours of Bad Bunny and 15 minutes of football? Listen,
Yes.
Right.
listen, I would be way more on board for this. If it was
I'd be down. I mean,
3 hours of music and then like a short little fun like football thing in the middle of it. That would be like pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't need the football part, but like it'd be dope.
they just
Xavier's
give the
online,
dancers
friend
a
of the show. Xavier's online says, "How do I cope with negative feelings from being forced to live in pedophile Hitler world?"
Oh,
Shit. Oh my God.
CFNYC says, "You can overwhelm ICE by snitching on your MAGA neighbors."
oh.
And Teme, Minnesota says, "So far, there is no penalty for making reports on the tip line."
Whoa.
That's just like a
Nah,
good thing for everybody to know.
that's just a good thing to know. Yeah, absolutely.
Chantel, friend of the show, Chantel. This one's not
Hey,
so much
Chantel.
funny, but it is true. Daily reminder that men across the world needed their governments to tell them that they can't marry children.
Oh, fuck. Amen.
Oh.
And my last meme for
Oh.
round 3, the penultimate round, leaving only my post with the most, comes to you from Wet Dog, friend of the show, Wet Dog, who says, "Checking my bank account to see how ethical I want to be with my egg purchase." That's all I have for round 3.
Yeah, that's
Penultimate
good.
round, leaving only my post with the most, back to Brain.
So true. So true.
All right. Gonna do this with Hand of the Meme, and I don't exactly get this one, but I figured TD would. And it has the Jaws poster with somebody swimming above Chris Farley, and it says, "You're gonna need a bigger coat." What does that mean, TD?
Fat guy in a little coat.
It's a Tommy Boy reference.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, because I never seen Tommy Boy. I get it now.
What?
Moving on. Fans of Middle
Oh.
Earth have a picture of Animal from the Muppets band, and it says, "Gandalf, quietly now, it's a 4-day journey to the other side. Let us hope that our presence may go unnoticed." And Animal is labeled Pippin, and he's just going to
Yep.
town on them drugs.
Yep.
Devo Media says 50 Cent's reportedly working on a new Bugs Life movie, and it has a Bugs Life 2, but it's Faison Love's face implanted on the Bugs Life, and it says, "Same worm, got bigger problems. Shit getting pretty April."
Dude.
And then we've got Blunt Humor with a nice, what is that, like emerald? I don't know.
Amber.
Amber, there you go.
Oh, dude.
Amber glass pipe with the mosquito in it, and it is labeled Jurassic Spark.
Oh my God.
Okay, hear me out. I'm okay with
it. But how about Dr. Frankenstein with Hellraiser movie poster, but Hamburger Helper photoshopped in on Hellraiser's head, and it's called Hamburger Hellraiser.
Ooh.
Sir.
I don't want to encourage you on that. I really don't.
Blamuel Jackson has Friday the 13th, but it's Big Worm with his perm rolls with Jason's mask on.
I hate that I like this. I don't want to like this.
And we got Hand of the Meme with Chubbs from Happy Gilmore, but he's over the It poster, and it says, "It's all in the hips." Just
you had me, then you lost me.
Just
you had me, then you lost me.
And Dumbass Photoshops by Joel has Adam Sandworm, and it's Adam Sandler on a giant sandworm. It says, "The spice is wrong, bitch."
Oh no.
Then we have Hand of the Meme with a Doom poster, but it says, "Dune, where's my car?" And you notice that's Stifler and Adam Kushner.
Sir,
I've never seen "Dude, Where's My Car" either. See, two
Don't
movies
Who
in here.
has? We just
Don't
know
do
the
it.
title.
I've seen it once, and that was 3 times too many.
Right.
Oh, man.
This one's Hand of the Meme, and it's McLovin, but it's in the Loki show poster, and it says, "I am McLoki." Yeah, that one's boring.
Sir.
And we got Blamuel Jackson with Chris Tucker from Friday with his smoky hat backwards, but it's in the Shazam costume, and it says "Shadam!"
See, I hate that I like that one too.
Mhm.
And this one's the last one for me. Rotten Potatoes has Beaker and the scientist, and it is called
Bunsen.
Meepless in Seattle.
Okay, I like this one too.
You're easy, man.
Yep. And what's
Dude,
this?
fine.
Is Brain about to pull a Michael and skip the line with the post with the most?
How
I think
dare
that's what
you,
he's
sir?
doing. Think that's
How
what he's doing.
dare you?
Michael,
Yep.
you become a verb.
The audacity. I love it.
How dare you
This
use
one's
my own
MMA
spells against me?
community and low kick teaming together that says, "Hear me out." Epstein List versus Cain Velasquez on the White House card.
Bruh.
I don't
Cain
get it.
Cain
Okay.
Velasquez is a UFC former heavyweight champion who got put in jail for 5 years and got out this weekend
Oh,
because he shot at a man that molested one of his children.
oh
And,
shit.
and he is a gigantic man with a lot of
Humongous,
cardio. And
humongous
so they're
man.
basically saying put the entire Epstein List versus Cain Velasquez on the UFC White House card that's going to happen in a couple of months. And
Did you just make
I
me a
fucks with that.
UFC fan, dude? What?
Yep.
Possibly.
All right. Love you, boys. I got to jump off this one.
Love you, bruv.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks,
dude.
Brain.
Take care.
Love you, buddy. All right.
So,
So
whose turn is it now? It's your turn, Eric.
It is Eric's
yeah, it's
turn.
my turn. It's my turn. Oh, sweet. It's me. Me. I love me.
We know.
I just noticed you have a rare photo of me in a collar. I almost never wear a collar.
I know, but I needed it to make the Pope joke.
I only wear a collar whenever I'm preaching, protesting, or a few times I've worn one to support people who had to go to court.
I assumed you were trolling.
And I'll just sit next to them.
I mean, that's a fair assumption.
And to speak at
really
the school
did.
board. When I speak at the school board, I wear my collar.
Oh hell yeah.
Sure. Dude, yeah, that's awesome. All right. The
I
penultimate
tried to get him
round.
to ban the Bible.
Oh, for God's sake. Friend of the show, Robert Reich, has posted this Valentine's card. Roses are red, violets are blue. No billionaire should pay a lower tax rate than you do.
Oh, that's a good little poem. I like that little
I
poem.
like that one.
Nice.
Catchy. You should remember it. Here's
Very
a picture of Machete. Oh, Chidi, help me out.
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo, dressed in a tutu. He's Cupid. He's got a bow and arrow and just little red fluffy wings, and he's adorable.
El
And
Cupid.
here's a Machete. That is as the character of Machete, right?
That is technically yes.
Okay.
The character
And it
Machete.
says we're a Machete made in heaven. Happy Valentine's.
Yes.
Buy Trejo's tacos. I like a Valentine's Day card that's got a little implied violence in it. I don't know why. I didn't know that I needed that. I did. This is one of those fun pictures of like, a bunch of people together. This is 4 women from Fox and the Trump administration. Billy Baldwin says, "Name this band." We got Gnome, Christy Gnome, and we got Bondi, and we got the spokeswoman. Anyway, and Brown Eyed Susan says, "The Clanberries."
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
You know what's
Yes.
funny too, man? Christy Lynn something Gnome actually has the initials Clan, which I think is
Oh, bro.
hilarious. So on brand. Here's some news that you might have missed. I caught it over there at Futurism. If you're not following Futurism, where are you getting your future? I have a picture of Elon Musk, and it says U.S. government deploys Elon Musk's Grok as a nutrition bot, where it immediately gives advice for rectal use of vegetables.
Oh, God.
Quote, start whole peeled carrot, straight shaft, narrow end for insertion. And I was wondering if they didn't feed it that leader of the Proud Boys. Do you remember when Gavin decided to own the libs by shoving a dildo up his ass on live streaming video?
I don't remember that.
I'm like,
But I
I
feel
think that's
so owned right now.
I know, dude. I know.
Wow.
I think they need to create more content like that and feed it to Grok so it'll just get even more accurate. Moving on, we have a picture of the cartoon of a little boy in a MAGA hat sitting at trial, and he's pointing at a doll in a MAGA hat. It's captioned, "Can you show us on this doll where Bad Bunny hurt you?" The kid says, "Right here, where my balls are supposed to be." Here's a Family Feud scoreboard, and it says, "Name something that triggers MAGA cult members." Survey says, Epstein files. Truth and facts, brown skin, trans athletes, Sesame Street, women's rights, gay cakes, vaccines, real U.S. history, and spelling.
I'm pretty triggered by the Epstein files too, though. But just like in a different way.
If I'd had time, I would have also added mine, which is hearing a foreign language. Oh, ouch, my ears. Here we have a picture of two women. Their faces have been scratched out. They're wearing black t-shirts that say anti-feminist on them, and they're posing. Lee J. Wolf over here at the Best and Worst of Twitter has posted it, and it says, "They call us Nazis because we are white. How's that for racism?" And this guy says, actually, I think it's because of the giant fucking swastika.
Yeah. Seems related.
Just, I mean, I know correlation isn't causation, but in this case, it is. Best and worst of Twitter 2 or 3, I don't remember, as a post from John H. Keating 2, who's reposted John Brown at Class War or Bust. Says, "Remember when we were kids and our parents said they'd give us something to cry about? We thought they meant hitting us, but instead they wrecked the housing market, melted the ice caps, and elected Nazis."
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you guys win. God.
Did not see that coming.
We're crying.
There was never an after-school special about that.
Nope.
It's because the boomers made those too, dude.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
I know.
It's all one big conspiracy, man. This is fascinating. We covered this guy. Lee J. Wolf reposted this Jack Corbett post of a big candle. And this is nuts. It is sitting on top of a wooden pallet. He's put his hand up to put it in scale and can't even fit the whole thing. I mean, that's a 9. I can't do the math on that. It's enormous. It's apparently like yeah, but it's on a pallet. It's bigger than a pallet. Goes all over the edges. Got a huge rope in the middle of it for a wick. Absolutely nuts. Jack Corbett's captioned it, "Big candle." And Jay comments, "Big electricity doesn't want you to know about this."
Dude, when I was a skater, I would have had every fucking curb waxed up for miles. I used to, dude, I was so bougie. I would steal my mom's like Bed Bath and Beyond or Yankee candles that have the glass,
Yes.
because they were the softest wax. And so I would break the glass. And one day my mom was like, "I just bought 3 candles. Where are those candles at?" She smelled it in my bag because I had a piece of it still in my skate bag, and she was like, "Are you breaking my candles?" Those things are like $30 a pop, dude.
Oh God! Wow. Yeah, it's hardcore, man. I couldn't do that to anything that my mom owned.
Is it my turn? Are you done?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No. Wait. What is happening?
Sure looks like this is just Google.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. Gay cakes, the Nazis, giant candle. Yeah, big electricity.
245 episodes.
Shut up.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Here we have a picture of a dude. He looks very peaceful. He's laying on a bed at Sam Sula Waluden. And Sam Sula Walden says, "My Valentine's date caught me taking a nap. How cute." And he's got his arms crossed there and his eyes closed. But we see in the mirror that he's actually taking the picture with his phone with his feet.
Ew. I don't like that he can do that.
No, I am particularly insulted.
He is not a friend of the show.
No.
He booked the room all by himself, and he's real good with his feet. I don't know what's happening in this room, but I
only
don't
do normal walking stuff with feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Absolutely love this. Friend of mine, Guillotines for Better American, should be a friend of yours. Guillotines for Better America says, "To all who celebrate it, happy Valentine's Day." And it's a picture of a pink guillotine. Happy Valentine's Day. Red team or blue team, they both deserve the guillotine.
Nice. Is that copyright infringement?
Happy Valentine.
It doesn't have our trademarked face, so
That's
No,
true.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But I do have one quick one that I got to share. Best and worst of Twitter too. Albert Dylan Tapia has this repost from Tim, who says, "Friends who will lie for you with zero hesitation. Mike, yo, I'm putting you down as a reference on my resume. You were my old boss at Glacier Peak Consulting. Cool. Say no more. I'll tell them you were our top employee and the glue of the team. Hated to see you go. I'll cry a little."
hell yeah.
That has been my penultimate round, only my post with the most. Sending it back to you, Michael.
All right, we're doing it. Post with the most this
Or
week.
wait,
coming to
wait.
you.
Well,
What?
TD. Okay, I forgot. I forgot what I'm doing.
I'm telling you to wait. I'm going. Can you guys see this? All right, good. Trash Can Paul, friend of the show, Trash Can Paul. He's a fucking degenerate. He's got this picture here of what's this guy's name, TD?
Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bobby D. Got a picture of Bobby D lighting a cigarette. Maybe that's a cigar. I can't really tell. It's a cigarette. It says, "Nobody saw me waking up at 4 a.m. Nobody saw the late night grind. Nobody saw me working 3 jobs because I didn't do any of that shit." That's all I got this week. What do you got, Eric? I'm not ready. Stalling words.
Stalling
Oh.
words. Yeah, it's
No,
you know
no, he
what?
should be
You-
he should be queuing me up actually.
It's your fault, not my fault. Oh, you got one this week? Great.
Yeah, I said I had to post it the most.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Eric. Bounce your TD.
I got. I'm doing things. I got things to do.
Show me your TD.
TD's post
Oh.
with the most. Ready to go there,
Yes.
TD?
Yes. All right. We got a new acquaintance of the show, the Naked Jesus. Hey, buddy. And it says, all I ask is that Leslie Jones be allowed to question Pam Bondi next time. That's all I ask. And
Yeah,
it's a
me
picture
too.
of Leslie Jones looking like Leslie Jones. I love
yeah.
Leslie Jones.
Yep. Baller.
I would love to see that.
Me
On
too.
pay-per-view. I would pay to see that.
Good point.
Okay. Over to Sizemore. That's
All
Netflix
right.
should stream. That should be Netflix's next boxing match.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Well, dang it. Where'd mine go?
I
had
don't
it
know.
in here.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Where it was. Savannah Barnett has posted this one. My post at the most. Simons at Simon Ingari says, "Stop using please find attach in your emails." Robert Frun says, "Behold the attachment."
I'm okay with that one.
And that was my post with the most. Bringing to a close every constitutional requirement of an episode of Facebook for the Blind, as stated by all of our attorneys with the above, networks. So, copyright, trademark, and everybody out there in video land, we love you. Mwah.
Love you, George.
Woo! Love you, Beverly.
Recording stop.
Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.